you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. Win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yes, I'm the winner, yeah. You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone.
Good morning and welcome to Spotlight on Prescott, your best source for Prescott area news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Proudly brought to you by the Rockstar Group at West USA Realty of Prescott and featuring Josh Rice, Kellen Hoskins, and Edward Tucker. So grab your coffee, get ready to start the weekend early. It's time for Spotlight on Prescott.
Here we go. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. I was a little bit more upbeat than you were. You were like, good morning.
Well, I didn't know who was going to go first. That was kind of I figured.
Just sit here awkwardly until somebody says hi.
I was thinking that, maybe I would say good morning first, but then if you said it at the same exact time, then it would be more awkward. But I don't know. Hey, if you haven't noticed, my beard got a lot shorter.
I was like, yeah, we did the thing.
We're missing somebody today. Kellen's on vacation, so we wish him the best. And Kellen, if you're watching, have a great trip and enjoy your time with your family.
Yes. But we have Mike here.
We do have Mike.
Mike
with no
here.
beard. I don't
Mike
have a
here.
beard, but good
So
morning.
much for not introducing him till later.
Well, I was like, we at least say his name.
Could have made it way more awkward than that. I would just
No.
be like, so we got us at least, you know.
Yes.
And then,
Mike from the Agape House. I said that correctly?
You got it?
I was like, I over Agape.
yeah, so Mike's our guest
Yes.
host today. He's going to hang out with us for a little while.
Got some cool stuff.
But man, it's been a few weeks since I've been on the show.
I know. I've been here.
had a
I've
birthday
been here
last
every
week,
single
yeah.
time. I don't leave. I'm just here.
I was going to come on last week for my birthday, but nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Though.
I understand
I was
that.
here in graphical.
I did get to see you
context.
though, because we went to an awards ceremony.
Yes, we did.
We got an award. So
Yeah.
for
And then the week before,
real estate sales, I just wanted to add what we got an award for.
yes, we did get an award for selling real estate. We're still waiting for the award for our TV show eventually, maybe. But the show before that, I wasn't on for some reason, and I was out of town.
Yes.
But I was here in graphical format.
Yeah, that was weird and awkward, but it was fine.
You know, my only problem was I told Kellen, I go, why am I so small?
Yeah.
Like I was like shrunk. So I'm standing up today
right.
to make sure, you know.
Well, because it came one of those things. I'm like, do we talk to you like you're here and just not
Yeah,
answering us, or just
not
play it
even-
up like?
even more weird, right?
I don't know.
Shoot. I don't know. It's been an interesting week though, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot of things are happening.
Yeah, Prescott.
Just
Think about
Just
this.
making the slap.
We'll kind of be all over the place today because we don't really have a normal. When someone's missing on the show, Mike, it creates chaos within our organization, and so we adapt to chaos by just winging it.
That works.
So
And,
we're gonna wing
and
it
rambling.
So what I was saying though is in local news. I know we said we didn't have local news, but did you hear that bank got robbed?
Oh yeah.
And then the guy was going 100 miles an hour down like the middle of Prescott Valley or something. He crashed.
Well, he got over to I-17.
Oh,
There was
I thought he
two. There was
crashed.
two. No, there was two separate
Okay,
ones.
we're talking about two different ones.
Yeah, the bank robbery. The guy went over to the car dealership, took a car on a test drive, and ended up getting over to like I-17 area.
Okay. Did he rob a bank on the way? Like,
No, he robbed a bank. I can't remember which one. It was one here in Prescott.
so let me get my facts straight. Did he start the test drive? Because I want to see if this guy's smart or not. Obviously, he robbed a bank. He's not that smart. Did he get the car before he robbed the bank, or did he rob the bank and then go?
I think he robbed the bank and then went and took the test drive.
He took his $1,000 and ran.
Which I was like, I mean, I don't. It's kind of a fascinating one. Like, it's smart in one aspect, but in another, every time I've taken a test drive, you have to
give your
leave.
license.
You have to give them your license.
Yeah.
So you're doing. I mean,
You're
so
IDing
that's the whole.
yourself.
That's the bad part. But that's a lot of time to sit down and go. You can't just show up in a hurry and go, I want to test drive this car and get the keys and
Well, so he
leave.
robbed the bank, thought he might have enough money to buy a car.
maybe.
Went on a test drive.
Right.
They realized he was a guy. Started pursuing him, and he took off.
Right. They quickly put everything.
Okay, guys, if you need a down payment for a car, some
Yeah.
places to go to, your parents, your grandparents, good friends, take some equity out of your house. Don't rob a bank for it.
Yeah. Just
Bad
not.
idea. Totally bad
So
idea.
I think he got over to the I-17 area. There was another pursuit that happened in Prescott Valley.
That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, that I don't know the reason for the
Oh, he robbed a
stop.
bank. That was another bank robbery. Pretty
No,
sure.
I think it was just from what I saw, it was just a DUI.
Okay, well, so that anyway, that guy
So
was
just
going
start-
100 miles an hour
hit a
down
car.
like side streets in Prescott
Yeah.
Valley, and then crashed.
Yeah, crashed, hit a duplex, and
hurt some people, I think.
Yeah, so that's just you're not supposed to do pursuits within city limits
Yeah, I
for
was
that
kind of
very
wondering
reason.
about that. Were they actually pursuing? I mean, the cops were. I find it hard to believe Prescott Valley PD was going 100 miles an hour chasing the guy down the road.
From what I heard, it was state.
Oh,
which
DPS?
Yeah, it was DPS that started it.
Okay.
And that's just from things that I've read that it was in
Anyway.
city limits on like Robert Road, which Robert Road, for anybody that's ever been on Robert Road, is horrible.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
that's where just traffic wise and everything like
Well,
that.
okay, moral to that story is if you go 100 miles an hour down any road in Prescott Valley, you're going to crash.
Yeah. End of story.
End of story.
Yeah.
That's just it. Roads are not made to go 35 miles an hour, let alone 100
Right.
miles an
Speed limit on Robert Road is 25 miles an hour.
hour. Yeah.
Whether people go 25 miles an hour is different. But yes, 100 miles. Roads are designed a certain speed for a reason,
I'm
not
talking
because.
about also like
yeah.
the physical condition of the roads.
Right.
You know, they're not like flat highways.
No.
They have bumps in them and potholes and different things that just happen.
Yeah.
You know, that if you go 100 miles an hour and hit that versus going 25 or
Right,
30,
that's not gonna-
it's going to make a difference, right?
It's not going to go on.
All right, so that's local news.
Well, no, I was going to say, speaking of Prescott Valley, I don't know if either one of you saw the new logo for Prescott Valley.
I did.
It's not getting the best feedback or
Yeah.
reviews.
Yeah, it's a little, I can't,
It's like it's like a 90s style,
It looks 80s.
80s, 90s. Yeah.
Like early 90s maybe, like
Yeah.
before there was people that did graphic design work.
Right. So I don't know. Maybe they'll revamp it, but I haven't heard of anything of people like.
I know. So
There's more people that don't like it than do.
I
It's
saw
just
it.
kind of-
I'll be honest. When we express our opinion freely here.
Yeah.
Except if you don't like my opinion, then you're not allowed to say that. I'm just kidding. I don't love it.
Yeah, I think it could have been better. Listen, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it.
Nah.
Because it doesn't really.
You don't as long as I'm not putting that on my car.
Right.
Just saying.
So.
And you got to think about the guys that got to drive around in trucks with that on the side of the truck. Like,
Yeah. Well, it looked, and I did a thing and helped post it, but it looked like that old. It's like the Dixie cup,
Yeah.
the blue like.
Yeah.
That graphic that was just everywhere in the late 80s,
Yeah,
early
exactly.
90s.
It looks like it's on the side of a roll of toilet paper or something.
Yeah.
But
So,
you know, I honestly was thinking though. I wanna
Mike's
see
like,
that.
I'm the one that designed it.
I know.
That's what I was waiting for the
I'm still
shoe to
laughing. I was
come.
like, did you on the approval committee of that?
No, I met with the city manager yesterday. He was very impressed by it.
Oh, really?
Hey.
Good.
That's
It's wonderful.
hey, as long as they like it.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not losing any sleep
No.
over it. They can keep it or
So my
change
question
it.
though, so if you're going to do that, right, you have to put that on the side of your police cars.
I don't know if that's going to change.
Why not?
I would put money down right now that the police cars are not going to be in purple and yellow and have
Like
that
brush
graphic.
painted PV.
They're not going to change.
They're not going to do that?
No.
Why not? They should. I mean, they should have to. City should adopt. I mean, everybody needs to be on board, right?
I would put money down right now that they are not going to.
They're not going to.
But of what they're using it for and everything, of kind
I
of
thought it might
highlighting.
have been like an Easter.
Well, the
logo
only
for
thing
them.
that confuses me, because if you tell somebody that's not from here or from the Phoenix area, if you say PV, then they kind of think Paradise Valley.
Yeah, of course.
That's kind of a different misconception and stuff when you say PV. Some people think Paradise Valley. So it kind of
If you're-
surprised me that
if
they
you
just
were-
went
yeah,
with the
'cause if
PV.
you were not from Northern Arizona and you say PV, you're from the Phoenix area. It's
Right, Paradise Valley.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things from being around here that, you kind of use the abbreviations.
Sure.
Prescott doesn't really have an abbreviation other than like P-Town, but you don't hear that very often.
Yeah.
But if you say PV or Chino, there's, I guess, a Chino in California.
Chino, yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of, if you're from here, that's what you say, but to use it in their marketing for people not from here.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I don't love it. I know it went through whatever committees it had to go through out there and got approved. So apparently, there's enough of those people that like it.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Well, tomorr's April Fool's Day, so it may change.
It is.
Tomorrow is April
They're
Fool's
setting
Day.
it up
Thank
for
you,
it.
Mike.
He's in the know. He's like, wait,
Sorry,
no, I'm
Gilbert.
just no.
I have a joke. I'll tell you after the show of what I might do tomorrow. But anyway, in other news,
Yeah.
more national news, kind of more lightening the mood here.
Yeah.
Will Smith smacked Chris Rock at
Yes.
the Oscars.
Yes. Like you said, lightening the mood. Like it's just like
yeah.
assault.
I know.
Assault is lightening
Hey,
the
compared
mood.
to like robbing banks and getting,
I agreed.
in the Prescott Valley Chamber logo.
Yeah, well, it's one of those
or
things. It's
Prescott
like
Valley logo, not the Prescott Valley Chamber.
I think
Prescott
everybody's
Valley
probably heard of it at this point,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
but it's because it's everywhere and has become quite the.
So my thing
meme.
is, they asked him to leave.
They
say-
I was like, I'm correcting that one because
They also probably
like you
didn't
ask
want,
somebody
right?
you ask somebody to leave, and they say no.
Yeah.
It turns into a whole other thing. They're not just going to be okay with it.
Well, it's Will Smith though.
Well, and that's a whole other
It was
issue
the
for
actor
being.
getting the award for Best Actor of the Year. So it's kind of ironic that he was able to do that and stay there, right?
Right. So that I think that they're just trying to make
So
themselves
does
look
it get an
good.
asterisk? Does it get an asterisk next to it?
I
this
mean, he
year?
still won it.
I know, but does it get an asterisk saying should have been kicked out?
Because I see it from both sides. Because
Oh.
if somebody like
You can't go smack somebody.
exactly, he should have handled
There's
it a
other
little
ways
bit
of handling
differently.
things.
I was like, I've been married long enough that if somebody was to say something about my wife
Now,
or
here's the thing.
a condition that she couldn't.
If the two guys are in a dark alley, different story, right?
Right.
But
You're-
in the public eye on a live TV show, you're going to go assault somebody
right.
and then cry about it, but not apologize to the guy who you assaulted?
Right. Well, he has since,
Now
but
he
not
has.
at the time.
And you know what, though? I'm a little bit displeased with Chris Rock's statement after.
Yeah, like
Basically saying I deserved it, across the line, blah, 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 blah. Apparently, Chris Rock didn't know that Will Smith's wife had this medical condition causing this.
well, and then you can play devil's advocate. If you were going to go up in front of a televised in the Oscars in front of millions of people and
Yeah.
make a joke, they know kind of what jokes that they're going to sit there and do.
Exactly, yeah.
And somebody having a bald head, you don't know the reason they're bald. You know, so
Yeah,
that's just one
I
of those
agree
things
with
as
you.
a longtime comic
Okay.
of going, hey, like
So
maybe I shouldn't
We need
make.
to bring our resident comedian on to discuss this. But my thing is this: these actors and actresses, dude, they're a breed of their own, right? Let's show up bald sometimes just to make a statement,
Right.
right? And if you can't make it, and they're like, so I don't know if Chris Rock thought that was the fashion statement and just was out, didn't know. I didn't know, right?
No,
And why did Will Smith laugh?
I don't
At the
know. There's
joke.
many factors to it. It's one of those things of them both being in the wrong. Like it was a bad joke, but it
Yeah.
didn't deserve to be slapped.
It was a bad joke in
Yeah.
the context of what the
The
reality
reasoning.
was.
Right.
But in the perception, it was fine.
Yeah.
Those guys make jokes. And I'll tell you what, they're lucky it was Chris Rock up there.
Right. Ricky Gervais has been up there in the past and insulted everyone in the room.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I mean, they're lucky it was Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Who actually handled it pretty good.
yeah,
And someone
I was like, he took it.
someone said,
He
man,
took the slap.
Will Smith's lucky Chris Rock didn't put the hurt on him.
Yeah.
I don't know though. Didn't Will Smith do the Ali movie? So
Yeah,
he learned a
yeah.
little boxing probably in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
If it had been The Rock,
Yes.
Might have been
Oh, he
different.
wouldn't have got
That
up.
would have been.
Yeah. He wouldn't have.
Now
He would
my
have stood
question-
up and went.
My
Okay.
question is this though, and this is a meme
Sat
you
back
need to
down.
make, right?
Okay.
It's something like that happens, then Will Smith walks up there, and all of a sudden it's The Rock,
Right.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm
Yeah.
like
never
would Will
mind.
Smith have smacked The Rock?"
Right.
That's a legitimate question.
It's like where was that line?
Like
I was
how-
just going. This isn't going to
Yeah.
end well.
How much was he gonna? What was he gonna do? He says, "Oh, love make you do crazy things." Ooh,
Right.
I'm just saying,
How crazy?
smacking The Rock versus Chris Rock, two different dudes, right?
How crazy?
All right, let's talk about the weather because that's usually what we do first, and we've been on just winging this show today.
News
hey,
or
we
weather.
got some weather, right? Let's talk about it. Tucker.
It's actually pretty nice out today. It was
it's beautiful
It's
out.
been like cold most mornings, but this morning I didn't even need a jacket or sweatshirt. So
Yeah.
it's been pretty nice. So it's going to be in 60s, low 70s until about Tuesday. It'll be mid 70s, but 50% chance of rain on Monday, which means there's a 50% chance it's not going to rain. So
I like that idea. I'm always about it.
It's kind of in the
possibly
middle.
Raining, possibly not raining.
well, if it's like 80, 90%, I'm going,
gonna
hey,
rain.
it's most likely going to
Probably
rain.
gonna rain. Yeah.
So it could rain, it could not.
So
I'm
it's
like the worst
yeah, 'cause
meteorologist
when
ever.
it's 80%, when it's 80%, right? It's like,
Yeah.
hey, it's
Prepare
probably
for
gonna
rain.
or it might not rain.
Right.
But 50-50 is like,
Depending on where you are in the Quad City area, you might get some rain, or you might get
see,
a
I
little
like
bit.
the 50-50 forecast because you definitely can't be wrong.
Right. That's That's Prescott.
That is
50-50.
weatherman's favorite forecast.
Is it? It'd just be like, could be, could not be.
It's 50% chance, man. So if it rains, I'm right. If it doesn't rain, I'm right.
Yeah.
Can't be wrong.
Trade off.
I like it. No, it's nice to see this. Man, it's going to be warm on Tuesday, though, right?
Yeah.
So
Getting a little nicer. I was kind of expecting like one more snow storm. Like
well, it just did, though, kind of. Flagstaff Snowball got 7 inches.
Flagstaff's Flagstaff. That's
I know, but it was a winter storm that came through. We got
Yeah.
rain, but it was
Yeah.
cold. It was cold rain.
But
Yeah,
it's
it was
not
cold
Easter
rain.
yet, so
Right.
we're good.
It's not Easter yet, no.
So-
Easter's late this year.
yeah. So that's why I was like, I was kind of expecting one more snowstorm.
more
My
snow.
wife is like, hey, I'm ready for it to warm up, and I'm like, I just want one more snowstorm, and then it can warm up the next day.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
just-
well, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
We have weird weather this
Like-
time of year sometimes.
It's like, welcome to Prescott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's baseball season in Prescott. That's what
Yeah.
I always like to say. Baseball season in Prescott, it's snowing or raining or freezing cold.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah, or all the above. Or it's beautiful.
Nice. And I saw something you would know. Did they just release the schedule for football?
They did. So Prescott High School football just released their
Saw that
2022
schedule.
schedule.
Nice.
It's a
So
good one.
starting to get ready.
Oh yeah, well, spring football starts in a couple weeks.
Yep. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy,
All right,
crazy.
so that looks cool. Mike, let's talk about you, my friend. So, Agape House. Tell us what you guys do, who you are, and bring some awareness to this organization.
That's great. First, I appreciate the invite here.
Yeah.
Becky happened to come along at the right time and
Yeah,
get me
exactly.
invited. So, Agape House is a long-term transitional program for homeless families.
Okay.
So homeless families come in on one side. You call it boot camp, you call it transition, you call it a lot of different things. We kind of want to fix some of the problems. So we kind of put them through a financial class, we put them through some life skills class,
That's awesome.
and then we have an apartment house so we have a place to live. So we only take families.
Okay.
So mom and dad, just mom, just dad with kids.
Right.
We have a place now that when they get home after the day, the kids do their homework on a table. Mom can make dinner, dad makes dinner. Kids go out and play in the courtyard till the lights go on, or mom yells, or
So just until they can get on their feet and get
Absolutely.
housing and get everything like that.
yeah, we give them 6 to 9 months. So parents have to work. Parents have to put 30% away. When they get out on the other side, at least they have a shot at finding a rental, finding a lease, finding something
Right.
probably outside where we are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's awesome. And do you guys do food and clothing, all that stuff? You're teaching them the skills, I'm guessing.
Absolutely. So we teach them how to budget. We teach them that when they make money, it's going to go somewhere,
That's awesome.
unless they plan where it goes. So we teach them that even though Starbucks might be great, McDonald's might be great, it's not the best thing if you're trying to save up money from scratch.
Right.
But it just gives them a place to come. So kids aren't doing homework in a back seat. Kids are doing homework at the
Right.
kitchen table. We have a single mom in there, pregnant, a couple of little tiny girls. They were so excited because they had a bathtub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't pouring water over the kid's head. They
That's
can actually
awesome.
sit them in there with the rubber ducky and do their thing.
Wow. That's
That's super
a great
cool.
service you guys are providing. So let's talk about, we have an event coming up on Tuesday. That's this Tuesday.
It is.
This Tuesday.
Coming up Tuesday.
So-
from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Mod Pizza in Prescott Valley. And I'm assuming they're donating a portion of their proceeds or all their proceeds to you guys. Is that kind
Yeah,
of
absolutely. They take a percentage of everyone who comes in and mentions our name.
Yeah.
We hang out there and get to talk to some of the people who support us and other people who don't know about us.
Yeah.
It's also Arizona Gives Day.
Yeah.
So the day that folks in Arizona, a great state, find a nonprofit they like to support, whether it be educational, sports, or us, and they can go right online at azgives.org.
Okay.
That's awesome. So
weddings.
not only for this, but you can get online if you're not able to make it down to Mod's Pizza to go to Arizona Gives, and then encouraged to find a charity. But Agape House is here, so we'll say
Yeah.
find Agape House. I guess you can type it in.
It is AGAPE, House Prescott.
Fantastic. Do you guys have social media pages and
We do.
stuff people can
so
find
we're on
you?
all the Instagram, Facebook, the whole 9 yards.
and it's Agape House of Prescott.
Just leave the of out. Agape
House Prescott.
Right.
Got it. Very cool. And then you guys are going year round and everything. This isn't just this event.
Oh, yeah,
so.
yeah. Yeah, we're packed. We do different fundraisers. That's the one we have going now. Every couple months, we'll do something big.
that's awesome.
We're full. Agape House, we have way more families than we can house. We're actually
unfortunate, just given times that, people
Sure.
are going through hard times and need some help. And that's awesome that you
Yeah,
guys are there.
I'd love for us to go out of business because there's no more people to help.
Right. It's kind
We,
of one of
we
those-
don't want to be like Phoenix, where you had on every corner, or LA or Frisco.
Right.
We love our city we're in. A lot of people don't know. I mean, a lot of the homeless here aren't sitting on the corner of tent.
Right.
They're up in Mingus Mountain. They're up on Granite. They're kind of tucked away.
Camping out. And,
Yeah, they're in someone's garage. They're couch surfing.
Yeah. Well, maybe they know.
Great. Well, Mike, thanks for coming on, and thanks
Yeah.
for what you guys are doing. And everyone, show their support. We'll put a link in the comments and on our page about the event. So speaking of events,
Yes.
so
Not only Arizona Gives Day, but
yeah, Arizona Gives Day. But
what else do we have going on?
So look at this. See, this is what I'm talking about.
So
See,
it added.
that
it
is
added
what I'm talking about right there. That's
Are
not
you able to-
okay. We got to get rid of that.
Not in front of Mike.
Should I hold
There it
it up?
is.
Jeez, what, I tell you,
Thanks,
I'm
Kellen.
not that small. Anyway.
Your twin.
So,
Yeah.
hey, part of what we do at Spotlight on Prescott is we like to keep our viewers informed as to what's going on in the community as far as local events go. So to do that, the easiest way to see what's going on is go to our Facebook page, Spotlight on Prescott, and click on the events tab. And there you'll find a ton of things going on in town. If there's an event going on in town that you don't see on there that you'd like to be on there, let us know. We'll do our best to get it up there. Lots going on.
Yeah.
We're getting into
Seen a
kinda
lot
spring.
of bands are playing.
Yeah. There's this time of year there's just stuff going on everywhere.
Yeah.
You got
One especially with Easter
craft
coming
shows
up.
coming
and,
up, Prescott
yep.
Valley Days. You got plays going on in theaters, all kinds of things going on, which is really cool. It's fun and exciting. It seems like the spring and summertime in Prescott, there's something going on every weekend. Something for everybody, I should
Yes.
say. There's usually so take a look, Spotlight on Prescott, and we'll try to fill you in. With that, I don't know if we have
Not a whole lot.
a whole lot more, huh?
I was like, the market. So Kellen's not here to give
Kellen's
us.
not here to do his market update, but I'll just kind of fill in for him.
Yeah.
The market is still very seller-centric.
Yes.
There are buyers in town. There's low inventory. Obviously, that's how we make our living, is selling real estate. We provide this service for free. So if you need to buy or sell a house, please come see us. We're the Rockstar Group with West USA Realty of Prescott. We are located in the Prescott Gateway Mall,
Yep.
right between Dairy Queen and Bath and Body Works.
Right by the food court.
Yeah, and even if you don't need to buy or sell a house, you just want to meet us or come see our studio, stop by sometime.
Yeah. Please do that. That'd be cool.
You guys got the best office in town, though.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
We
you.
appreciate that. We like working here.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah,
It's a fun little setup.
exactly. Well, we thank you, Mike, for coming by.
Yes.
and
Thank you very, very much.
Tucker,
Agape House,
Good to
Prescott.
see you again.
Hey, good to see you. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
We'll see you in a couple of minutes here. So, Rockstar Group, signing off. Take care, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Spotlight on Prescott is proudly sponsored by the Rockstar Group at West USA Realty of Prescott. To find out what your home can sell for in today's market, or to start the search for your new Prescott area home, visit us at newprescotthomes.com. Have an awesome weekend, and be sure to tune in every Thursday morning for Spotlight on Prescott.